Hello everybody, welcome back to the world of me. This is Cougar and this is another Amazon review. I've got a new package in today. Came in an envelope, and inside the envelope was this little box here. Now this was something that I actually got for some of the work that I do. I'm sure if you've seen any of my other videos, once in a while I mention that I am basically a computer tech. And what I got was a screwdriver bit set. Now, this one, it was a pretty nice one. It's, as it says here, there are 54 driver bits, or 54-bit pieces, it says, I guess. Maybe not 54 bits, but it is a relatively small type of screwdriver here. And you've got the reasonable size screw bits there, screwdriver heads. See if we can get this open real quick. Okay, so as I get it out here and look at it, we've got, this is, like I said, it's a 54-bit kit, and so, okay, well, 54 bits. I thought maybe it was 54 pieces, but, so I figured they would count some of these pieces separately, but no, it says that there are supposed to be 54 bits. Looks like we've got 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, there you go. You got 54 right there, so 6 times 9. Then you've got the additional pieces. You've got a flex head, so you can kind of bend it and turn it into the position you want, so if it's in a little bit of a hard to reach place. You've got a little adapter here that goes from the 1/4 inch down to the 4mm size. These bits some of these bits are 1/4 inch bits, whereas some of them are the smaller 4mm. So, and then here you've got your handle. Basically, it does have a pivoting kind of head, so you can kind of put your hand on it or hold here and keep the pressure on it and let it spin. It's a little bit tight right now. I'm sure that it's loosening up a little bit right now. So as you wear it down a little bit, I'm sure it'll spin a little more freely. It does have an opening here that's possibly you could throw a lanyard or something like that on it. We've got looks like a quick attach. Oh, look at that. We've got it's basically a quick attach, so you can lock it in, and this will give you your extension. And it looks like they're 1-inch increments, which I actually didn't know it had this. Of course, I just was more interested in the parts that it had versus some of the features. So it looks like it can extend up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, extend about 5 inches from its overall length when it starts. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. If you can sit there, you put the end right in there, and then you can go ahead and turn. And I'm holding on to this part right here, but the end of it right here is turning. So that's going to be very handy in terms of being able to get to those hard to reach places. Anyhow, I mean, this is a pretty basic kit. I like it. I like it. It's fairly nice. It goes together fairly well. I will say I wish that maybe this plastic piece wasn't quite what it is. I mean, this is more of like what you would send something in, not what you would use it for permanent storage. But of course, you've got this nice case that goes over it, and the case is very nice. I like that. Keeps everything nice and convenient, and this could easily fit inside of a jacket pocket or something like that, and you could carry it that way. The handle here, it's got a little bit of rubber grip to it, so you've got some torque and ability to it, and then, like I said, it's got that nice feature of being able to extend it so you can reach in a little further with wherever you're trying to get to. And then all of these different types of bits between the flat heads and the hex heads and all the other ones. I mean, it's telling me, according to the back, there are 13 different types of bits on this. You've got, of course, your hex, your male and female hex, basically. You've got, of course, your flathead, your Phillips head, Torx, and all these other variations thereof. So, you've got a pretty nice kit. It's not real super heavy, but it does have a little weight to it, so it feels like, it doesn't feel like it's just something very cheap and not worthwhile. I would say right now I could easily give this a 4-star, possibly a 5. Like I said, the only downside that I really see to it offhand at this moment is the fact that this is the case that all this stuff sits in is kind of a little bit too cheaply made. It would have been nice if it was something a little more like the outside, or maybe something like an ABS plastic or something like that, where things would kind of feel a little more secure. Like these things here are very loosely put in there, but on the other side of that, it's inside a closable case. So, I mean, how strong or how tight does that really need to be when you've already got it in something that's going to hold it where it's at? So, I think this will be definitely a good buy for me for all of my computer needs, working on electronics and things like that. So, I think it'll turn out pretty well. The bits look like they're pretty decent quality and everything. They're not the simple cheap forged bits. They do seem to have the chrome plating on them, which of course helps them to last longer and everything like that. It also helps with the hardness of them as well, so you don't have their bits basically stripping out. All right, guys, well, you guys can find this down there in the description below. There'll be that link to the Amazon site if you want to check it out for yourself and take a look and get one of these for your own, maybe electronics or small screw type needs. And while you're down there, you can check out our social media. While you're heading down that way, I'm sure there's going to be a little button floating around here, and if it's not there, you can always go down a little further for that subscribe button. Both of those can let you know when we're going to, or when we have released new videos and everything, as well as there is that thumbs up button right over here somewhere. I think it's probably about right in there somewhere. I am Cougar with World of Me. This has, of course, been another episode of the Amazon review series. I will see you guys later, and have a good day. Bye.